This is a 2000 decade Gladiator Round match. And it's a first round match, too. Bob Cicherillo takes on Melvin Anthony. Not a bad matchup. Both of these guys pretty famous for this decade. Bob Cicherillo, I must say, with no disrespect, I find his appearance in this front relaxed pose just ugly. I don't like his physique at all. And Melvin Anthony's just marvelous. Wow, is he crisp, huh? And look at the proportions there of those legs. It seems he has a bigger set of wheels, or probably almost as big as Cicherillo. And let's face it, Cicherillo's just a big man compared to marvelous Melvin Anthony. I mean, Melvin's a man, but this Cicherillo's like a big man. Anyway, let's cruise on into the front double bye. And Bobby Boy is sneaking in a point here. Yes, Melvin Anthony looks just marvelous as usual. Look at that set of abs and those wheels. Classical. But Bobby Boy, he's coming in this pose just all guns blaring, just look at those forearms and biceps. And he's got an awesome silhouette here. Big legs and small waist and nice big flaring lats. And I think with those arms, because Melvin's arms aren't the best, let's face it. And this is a front double bicep pose, so I mean, come on, people. Look at those big machine guns. He is just ready to go. He's a piece of machinery, this Bobby Boy. Anyway, next pose. And normally with a silhouette like Bob Cicherillo's, and the point would be going to him, no doubt. But this is a case where Melvin Anthony, much like a Dexter Jackson per se, he's just too darn perfect. Wow, is he just perfect? And look at the shoulders there. Just much more separation. Cicherillo seems to be a little bit too smooth in the arms. But having said that, Bob has an impressive front lat spread. You'll notice some people call it some sort of genetic disorder in the chest there of Melvin Anthony. You can see two little spikes coming down there. I believe Rich Gaspari, I think Rich Gaspari did the same thing in his front lat spread. But I find it aesthetically neat. I think it's cool looking. Looks like some sort of robotic muscles coming down there saying, I have extra muscle, I need more room. Anyway, let's cut this foolishness out and head on into the next pose. Here in the side chest, and it was a fairly close one, I guess. There's aspects and features of Bob Cicherillo, that I appreciate much better. But at the end of the day, we're going to go with Melvin Anthony once again. Look at those hamstrings. There's a big hunk of meat hanging down off those babies. And neither guy's impressing me as far as the calves are concerned. But overall, neither of these guys is impressing me that much here in the side chest pose. But like I said, at the end of the day, I guess we're going to go with Melvin Anthony, but no real big point here. Let's have a look at the side triceps. And here's another one that I'm not that impressed with either of these two great physical specimens. I'm giving this one to Melvin Anthony once again. He looks a little bit more crisp, a little bit better of a finish. But like I said, neither guy's really impressing me all that much. Bob Cicherillo really needed to learn how to nail this shot a little bit better. No disrespect meant to Bobby Boy. Let's have these two gentlemen turn around and have a look at their rear double bicep poses. And I honestly think Cicherillo had the capabilities of having a far superior back to Melvin Anthony. But he is definitely not winning this pose. He just lacks that fine finish. And his waist is much too wide. Look at that V-taper on Melvin Anthony. It's just unbeatable. And just crisp finishing. And those glutes are much too soft. Massive big glutes, though, I will say, on the part of Bob Cicherillo. But anyway, Melvin Anthony is far too ahead now, and Bob Cicherillo is in a deficit that he cannot come out of. So we're going to end it at this pose. And the way the brackets look now, Melvin Anthony receives not much of an award for his victory over Bob Cicherillo. He has to face Ronnie Coleman. And I am definitely going to go out on a limb and say I doubt that we'll see Melvin Anthony after that match in this tournament. But, I mean, I'd say who knows, but we all know what's going to happen. Anyway, this tournament, it's not too bad. It's shaping up. Who's going to be able to take out Big Coleman? I don't know. I see Jay Cutler over on the other side. He has a victory over Coleman. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day.